Our prayers have been answered, boys. We're finally getting a Viking-themed Assassin's Creed game, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is officially coming out holiday season of 2020 and will be released for the Xbox Series X, PS5, PC and current gen consoles. And no, it is not an Xbox exclusive. Developed by the beloved studio that brought us Assassin's Creed Black Flag, my favorite Assassin's Creed game. We're also getting a gameplay trailer on the 7th of May, which is just a week away, during the Xbox Series X gameplay reveal event, where they'll be showing us a bunch of next-gen games running on the brand new Xbox. Today I've compiled all the interesting information regarding Assassin's Creed Valhalla and a bunch of answers to questions that people have been asking after the cinematic trailer reveal. I have for you a lot of juicy information, gameplay screenshots and some exclusive art to give us a better idea of what the game will be like. If you're excited for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe for more content like this leading up to the release of the game. To begin, let's quickly touch on the main story and the main characters before we move over to the more juicy gameplay information. The main character of Valhalla will be Eivor, which we saw in the cinematic trailer. Like in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you'll be able to choose between a male and a female character. We catch a glimpse of the female character from this screenshot right here and the collector's edition of the game. Both of the characters will be customizable to some extent. You'll be able to change their hairstyles, beards, war paints, tattoos, and some form of armor customization is coming to Valhalla. The story will take place both in Norway and England, with the main playable world being the English kingdoms of East Anglia, Wessex, Northumbria and Mercia during the reign of Alfred the Great, the King of Wessex. Now I won't go too much into details regarding the historical figures, since that could end up in spoiler territory, but with that being said, I'm sure the game will tell us an alternate history, but if you want to find out more, just a quick Google search will answer a lot of your historical questions. Now let's get into some of the spicy new and exciting returning mechanics we'll see in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Let's start off with the big settlement system. The main character Eivor will set up a settlement upon arriving in England, which you'll be able to customize, tend to and watch grow as you progress through the story of the game. The settlement will act as a hub with all the important NPCs stationed there, which will issue you quests out in the open world. I assume similar to the camp from Red Dead Redemption 2 or the home base of Prosperity from Far Cry New Dawn. I imagine you'll be able to select what types of buildings you'd like to set up to give you access to better gear, quests, and just general buffs if you focus on the prosperity of your settlements. We saw a glimpse of the settlement customization from the collector's edition of the game with the Berserker settlement pack. Raids will play a big part of the game, going with the theme of Viking invasions of England. Not only will you be able to raid the lands and villages, but big fortification assaults will also be part of the game. We don't have a lot of information regarding those, but I imagine something similar to Shadow of War, where you can launch assaults on castles and fortifications, select your raiding party and different companions for the attack to give you unique buffs during the battle. Would be quite interesting if you could also hold the settlements after you conquered them, or potentially have your allies reside in them, because I know politics is going to play a big part of this game. I do hope that during the bigger battles you'll have some form of command over your units to, for example, form a shield wall, which is just iconic for this time period, but that's very wishful thinking on my part. I'm starting to make this sound like Mountain Blade Bannerlord a little bit, so yeah. Maybe that's not gonna happen, but would be pretty amazing if it did. Dual-wielding weapons will be also a thing in this game. You can have any melee weapon combination you'd like, including shields. There's also a new weapon type coming with Valhalla, the flail, which you can see from this image right here. Now I don't know if flails were used during this specific time period. I'm pretty sure that's a very late medieval weapon type, but I'm sure we can expect some historical liberties taken by the development team. It is also confirmed, similar to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that romance options will be back, so that's right boys, you can just go chasing after all the pretty girls, or all the pretty boys, whatever rocks your Viking boat, but yeah, romance is back in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We saw a glimpse of it in the trailer with Odin appearing during the battle, that a raven will be used to scout the world for you. which is very fitting seeing how in Norse mythology Odin used 2 ravens that flew all over the world to bring him information, so it's just kind of a perfect fit for an Assassin's Creed game. Like I said before, armor customization will be a thing in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We don't have a lot of information on it, but I assume as you level up your armor, you'd be able to alter the appearance of it, making it more flashy and unique, and hopefully take it the extra step and let us choose different colors and such for it too. Ships are obviously making a comeback in this game as they were the main mode of transport for Vikings. They'll be used to traverse the rivers of England and the sea, of course. The ships will be fully customizable like they were in the previous games. Now, there is no mention of sea combat, but I think it's very unlikely we're going to see it looking at the size and the type of the ships we've seen so far. There simply isn't enough space on them for any form of combat, so I think it'll be mainly just used for transportation and getting around the world. We didn't see much of it from the cinematic trailer, but of course stealth will be back as part of Valhalla, so you can expect all of your classic Assassin's Creed elements to be back in this game too. There's also rumors of some old Assassin's Creed features making a comeback, so that's something to look forward to, but unfortunately we don't have a lot of information regarding that, but I assume we will see a bit of it during the gameplay reveal on May 7th. It's confirmed we'll see mythological elements like we did in Odyssey, which is just absolutely fantastic. I'm a sucker for Norse mythology, so I really hope they go balls to the wall with that aspect of the game, either during the main story or some crazy DLC expansion. I think it'd just be really cool to travel to different realms and see some of the more iconic characters from Norse mythology. And can I just ask for Mjolnir to be a playable weapon in the game? I mean, it would be insane if we could wield Thor's hammer in battle. Imagine if we could potentially dual wield it as well. That would be just taking it to a whole new level, okay? So if we will see that in the game, it's gonna be 10 out of 10 and I'm completely sold. You know, lightning strikes in the sky, everything. Just make it balls to the wall, Norse mythology. I'll be completely sold. But to finish off, personally, I'd really want them to focus on just the exploration and discovery in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Sailing and exploring, discovering new lands, coming across mythological creatures. As you do so, that in my opinion would make for such a fun experience, you know, potentially going discovering Iceland in one of the DLCs, or traveling to Northern Europe and stuff like that. I'd really love to see that aspect of the game, like I said, either as part of the main story or a future DLC expansion. But let me know what you guys think of all of this information. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys found out something new today. I will be doing a gameplay analysis on May the 7th when we get the gameplay trailer for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel and leave a like on this video for plenty more content like this. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're gonna have a wonderful day and I shall see you guys next time. Take care, goodbye, bye. And just a quick shout out to Gambling for becoming a member of the Chad Jimmy rank.